Have you ever looked into your cat's eyes and wondered, do they actually like me? It's a question that has crossed the minds of many cat owners. Cats are enigmatic creatures, often leaving us puzzled with their unpredictable behavior. We've all been there. Cats can be confusing creatures. Their actions can be so contradictory that it's hard to know what they're thinking. One moment, they're rubbing against your leg, and the next they're giving you the cold shoulder. One minute they're purring on your lap, the next they're swiping at your hand. This duality can make any cat owner question their furry friend's true feelings. Are they just moody, or is there something more to their behavior? It's enough to make any cat owner question their furry friend's true feelings. But before you jump to conclusions, it's important to understand that cats have a unique way of expressing themselves. Their behavior is often a reflection of their instincts and environment. But before you jump to conclusions, let's unpack some common cat behaviors. For instance, when a cat kneads with its paws, it's not just a random act. This behavior harks back to their kittenhood, when they would knead their mother's belly to stimulate milk flow. It's a sign of comfort and affection. You might be misinterpreting their signals. A cat's slow blink, for example, is often a sign of trust and affection. When your cat looks at you and slowly blinks, it's their way of saying, "I feel safe with you." Cats have their own unique ways of communicating. Their meows, purrs, and even their body language are all part of a complex system of communication. When a cat rubs against you, it's marking you with its scent, claiming you as part of its territory. What we humans might see as aloofness, or even aggression, is often just their way of saying, "I love you in my own special way." For instance, a cat's gentle pawing can be a sign of affection, even if it seems like they're trying to push you away. So fear not, fellow cat lovers. Your cat's seemingly strange behavior is often just a part of their unique personality. Understanding these behaviors can help you build a stronger bond with your feline friend. In this essay, we'll delve into the curious world of cat behavior and decipher their mysterious ways. We'll explore why cats do what they do and how you can better understand their actions. From their playful antics to their quiet moments of solitude, every behavior has a meaning. You'll learn how to tell if your cat secretly despises you. Spoiler alert, they probably don't. And more importantly, how to strengthen your bond and build a loving relationship with your feline companion. By paying attention to their signals and responding appropriately, you can create a harmonious relationship. Get ready to see the world through your cat's eyes. By understanding their perspective, you'll gain insights into their behavior and learn how to communicate with them more effectively. So let's embark on this journey to decode the fascinating world of cats and discover the secrets behind their mysterious ways. Let's address the elephant in the room, or rather the cat giving you the stink eye from across the room. It's a look that many cat owners are all too familiar with. You know, the look, narrowed eyes, unblinking stare, maybe even a little twitch of the tail. It's a gaze that seems to pierce right through you, making you question every life choice that led to this moment. It's enough to send shivers down your spine. You might even feel a chill run down your back as you wonder what you did to deserve such disdain. They hate me, you think, clutching your chest dramatically. You might even start to question if your cat is secretly plotting against you, waiting for the perfect moment to exact their revenge. But hold on! Before you banish Mittens to the garden shed, let's consider an alternative explanation. Maybe, just maybe, there's more to this intense stare than meets the eye. Cats use direct eye contact differently than humans do. While we might see it as a sign of aggression or challenge, in the feline world it can mean something entirely different. In the feline world, a direct stare is considered confrontational. It's a way for cats to establish dominance or to communicate that they are not to be messed with. So when your cat stares you down, they're not necessarily plotting your demise. They might be trying to communicate something important, or simply trying to understand you better. They might simply be trying to figure you out or assert their presence. It's their way of saying, "I'm here and I'm watching you." It's their way of saying, "I see you, human." It's a form of acknowledgement, a way for them to connect with you on their terms. Next time your cat gives you the look, try slowly blinking at them. This is known as a cat kiss and is a sign of trust and affection in cat language. This is a sign of trust and affection in cat language. When you slowly blink at your cat, you're telling them that you trust them and that you feel safe in their presence. Who knows, they might even blink back. This mutual blinking can strengthen the bond between you and your feline friend, making them feel more secure and loved. So, the next time you catch your cat staring at you with those intense eyes, remember that it's not necessarily a look of pure hatred. It could be their way of trying to communicate with you, to understand you, or to simply show that they care. Cats have their own unique ways of expressing themselves, and understanding these subtle cues can help you build a stronger, more loving relationship with your furry companion. So, don't be too quick to judge your cat's intense stare. Instead, take it as an opportunity to connect with them on a deeper level. After all, in the world of cats, actions speak louder than words, and who knows, with a little patience and understanding, you might just find that your cat's stare is not a look of pure hatred, but a look of pure love. A cat's tail is like a giant neon sign broadcasting their emotions. It's one of the most expressive parts of their body, and understanding what different tail positions and movements mean can help you build a stronger bond with your feline friend. Learning to read their tail language can be a game changer in understanding your feline friend. Just like humans use facial expressions and body language to communicate, cats use their tails to express a wide range of feelings and intentions. Unlike dogs, whose wagging tails usually signal happiness, a cat's tail can convey a whole range of emotions, from excitement to annoyance to fear. For instance, a dog wagging its tail is almost always a sign of joy. But a cat's tail wagging can mean something entirely different. If your cat greets you with their tail held high, tip twitching, it's a sure sign of affection. This is their way of saying, "I'm happy to see you." It's a welcoming gesture that shows they trust and feel comfortable around you. They're happy to see you. This tail position is often accompanied by other signs of contentment, such as purring, rubbing against you, or even kneading with their paws. All these behaviors together paint a picture of a very happy and relaxed cat. However, if their tail starts thrashing back and forth like a metronome gone wild, it's time to back off. This rapid movement is a clear indicator that your cat is agitated or annoyed. They might be feeling threatened or simply overstimulated. This is a clear sign of agitation or anger. You might notice other signs of distress, such as flattened ears, dilated pupils, or even growling. It's best to give your cat some space and let them calm down on their own. And what about that dreaded Halloween cat pose with the back arched and the fur standing on end? This dramatic display is a classic sign of fear. Your cat is trying to make themselves look bigger and more intimidating to ward off whatever they perceive as a threat. This means your cat is feeling threatened and is trying to make themselves look bigger to ward off danger. It's a defensive posture that signals they're ready to defend themselves if necessary. In such situations, it's crucial to remain calm and avoid making any sudden movements that could further scare your cat. Best to give them space and let them calm down. Once they feel safe again, they'll likely return to their usual self. Understanding these tail signals can greatly enhance your relationship with your cat, making it easier to meet their needs and ensure their well-being. We've all been there. You're happily petting your cat, lost in a blissful cloud of purrs, when suddenly, chomp, your sweet furball sinks their teeth into your hand. Not hard enough to draw blood, but definitely hard enough to remind you who's boss. "What did I do?" you cry out in pain and bewilderment. Well, chances are you didn't do anything wrong. Cats have a funny way of showing affection, and for some that includes a little nibble. It's thought that this behavior stems from their kittenhood, where gentle biting was a way of playing with their littermates. Of course, not everyone appreciates a love bite. If your cat is prone to overzealous nibbling, try redirecting their attention with a toy or scratching post when you sense a bite coming on. You call your cat's name, but they just stare at you blankly, as if you were invisible. You offer them their favorite toy, but they simply flick their tail and walk away. They're ignoring me on purpose, you think, your heart crumbling into a million little pieces. They must really hate me. Before you start questioning your life choices, take a deep breath. Cats are notorious for their independent nature. Unlike dogs, who are pack animals and thrive on social interaction, cats are perfectly content to spend hours, even days, in their own company. So when your cat seems to be ignoring you, it's not necessarily a sign of disdain. They might simply be busy with other important cat things like napping, grooming, or plotting world domination.